Hello, beautiful souls, and how are we? Universal Angel here with Soul Healing Unity. Wanted to jump on and share some love with everyone. Let's start by opening our circle, shall we? I would like to call upon all archangels, guides, guardians, ascended masters to assist me in this process. All legions of light on high, please step forward. Ancestors always welcome, so that we may be that divine channel for the greatest good and love of all. And so it is. Hoping everyone is safe and blessed. Work with me, guys. As you guys know, I'm jumping across these platforms. I want to see what angles work best for you guys. So any feedback in the area would be greatly appreciated. Now, this is going to be for the collective consciousness. So let's see what we can find out here. What's been going on lately? I know there's been a lot of air energy as well as a lot of fiery energy. So a lot going on in the thoughts realm, the actions, the behaviors. It seems like things, whoops, are pretty busy. And out jumps Eight of Pentacles. So remember, guys, when we talked about the 8, that is an energy that you're carrying amongst you. So it's a lingering energy, right? And it says 8 of Pentacles. So this is all about hard work, putting in the hard work. And this is on the physical plane as well as the financial plane. Let me give you a little close up there. And then also, guys, the green representative of the heart chakra, as well as healing. So you guys are definitely undergoing a lot of healing. You guys have been busy at work with this. I can tell you guys have been observant in the thoughts area. You guys are starting to be more present. This is also an energy of presence, being focused on that health, that mind, body, spirit balance, as well as the balance of the sacred pentacle. So that goes as within, so without. So you guys have been really working on establishing your health, your fortitude, your commitments. You see he's working on the commitments. It looks like some of you are even calling upon your animal totems. Great job with that. Guys, if you see, and if you're not familiar with totems or spirit animals, just give me a shout. Your sister here will be happy to help with that. Don't forget, our animal kingdom does share amazing information as well as guidance with us. As a matter of fact, I think I'll go ahead and leave a little bit, a link for you on the mouse medicine. You know, they might seem so small and simple, or simplistic rather, but they really do help. Okay, out pops the Fool. So here we have a major arcana. This has been a lot, this has been very frequent in the energy with everyone lately. So the Fool is all about, you know, juggling all of the things, trusting that intuition. It is that 0. So you guys are reaching that completion by all of this hard work, right? Because after the 9 in numerology comes that sacred 0, which is the closure of those wheels. This is also a major arcana. And the Fool is about just trusting the universe, you know, taking that leap of faith, jumping out there, extending, trusting the universe, relying on your intuition as you juggle all of these things, you know, as within, so without. So you guys are juggling the mind, body, spirit. Looks like many of you are trusting, you know, starting to take that full completion as you start to trust more of your intuition, not just those logical thoughts. Guys, don't forget, you see the zodiac signs here. Do not forget. Oh, by the way, we have an eclipse coming up Tuesday. Guys, I will be doing a major video give out, if you will. So please join me for that, and that will be on Tuesday. All right, guys. So yeah, the influences of the zodiac, please pay attention to this. You know, when I check the weather, it's not just, oh, it's going to be 60 degrees outside. I like to check the planetary influences because remember, guys, as within, so without, right? So we are all influenced by the planetary energies. Now, I see that this full completion has come, and it was verified, has come into completion by the trusting of your intuition. You also see the full moon there represented as well. And he's up in the clouds. So it's about, you know, that thoughts energy, you know, you're balancing that, but you're paying attention to your intuition as you continue to work on your health, your finances, your security, your home, your relationships. And that's also significant of the Wands energy. So Wands is of the fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This might be significant to you. Spirit reminds us, guys, with that red, be sure to stay grounded as you're juggling all these things and as you start to work in those above planes, you know, those higher dimensions, as well as you do that inner work. It's important to be in the king position. So we talked about the king and the meaning of stance, right? So the king is very firm in his intuition and his powers and his passion, his zest for life. Now, the only thing with the King of Wands is that's great that you guys are in this stance, you know, but be mindful, please, to stay grounded, because that is one thing with the the king or queen of wands, is that you want to make sure that you are grounded because you are firm in that spirit energy. Remember, guys, the balancing of chakras is very, very important. And this, especially as you start to do that work, you know, it doesn't matter if it's on your physical plane, as far as your abs, you know, your total vessel. This could also be, you know, on the material plane as well. It's so important to continue as you juggle these things to rely on your intuition. Overall energy in the bottom of the deck is the Chariot. So guys, you are divinely guided by spirit. Now, this is also a major arcana, guys. So as this wheel is completed, and like I said, this is the overall energy of the deck. You just see me pull it out from the bottom. So that is saying, guys, as you've completed all of these wheels, you guys are in manifestation. You guys are working great with spirit. You're keeping everything balanced. As long as you keep that balanced energy, right? Flip that 8 and it's an infinity sign, right? So you want to keep that balance and that reciprocity flowing of the light and the dark self, right? And don't forget that works as within and so without. Now, the Chariot is symbolic. This can also represent the light body as well, but this is on a more specific and pertinent to this particular reading. This is talking about, you know, balancing spirit. You are divinely guided and supported, but we have the choice of free will. Now, this also is symbolic of your light, you know, your masculine, your feminine side, as well as your light and your dark side. You guys can have the reins, but it's up to you. And if you're going to keep that balance, if you're going to keep it steady, you know, as you juggle all of these things and as you continue to work on your physical health, your physical plane, your finances, as well as your relationships and your communication with spirit, it's important to keep this balance, because even though you're divinely guided, us here on this 3D physical plane have the power to change things at will. All right, guys, I do want to jump into our Flower of Life deck. You guys know I absolutely love this guy, and I kind of like the flow of this. Please let me know if you guys like this better. I figured you guys would like to see the jumpers as I pull them. That's pretty important for me as well. By the way, guys, I am available. I'm running a special $25 readings. This is a full Celtic 10-card press. Excuse me. Now with that, we do 10 cards. So this covers your outcome, your fears, your hopes, your overall energy, your relationships, your work, and your home. I also would like to utilize crystals, guys. They are very, very potent. I also have a crystal deck here that's very helpful in sharing that with you. But don't forget our Divic Kingdom has so much to do, or so much to help with, you know, as we go through this ascension and this path of self-mastery. All right, Spirit. So what is it that, for the general collective that they need to remember? All right, guys, here we go. Out pops 2. You guys know I like those jumpers. So first we have sacred. Life is sacred. Sacred in a way that is the animator of your soul. Life is your body. It is a manifestation of you. If you create your body, there is no end to what you can create, guys. And look, he's creating, he's working on this. So that's symbolic of you. It says your life is to do what you will with. You can make it whatever you want. And don't forget, we just spoke on that will. So be mindful of your thoughts, guys, okay? Because you're at that manifestation. Now that you've reached that 0 with the full, that major completion card, you guys are starting to manifest. So that says the general whole, you guys are manifesting at a very high rate. All dreams and possibilities are open to you, and there's that confirmation there. We always have endless possibilities, guys. It's about how we perceive things. It's about how we look at things, how we react, or even if we react at all. Even if we just simply even let it in within our inner courts, so within our world, so to speak, okay? Be who you are. Love who you are. Move forward. Be courageous. As you inspire yourself, you will inspire others. Today, breathe in the breath of life. Be present in each moment. You are free to be who you are. Feel into the essence of you, the larger part of you, the divine, the grace that you are. Sense this eternal, ever-expanding wonderment of you, and know a knowingness of your truth, bliss, and joy. You know, Spirit's confirming, we got you. You know, it's all about, what do you want to do with this? What are you going to do with life? Another thing, if you guys heard me ask Spirit, what is it that the general collective can do? It says meditation of 4. Sit quietly and close your eyes. Breathe in for a count of 4. Breathe out for a count of 4. And pause for a count of 4. Repeat 4 times, then open your eyes. Guys, I want to share with you the number 4 is symbolic of, you know, if we're talking about geometry of that square shape, right? So this is all about, this will help you establish those strong foundations as well as what you're trying to do on this earthly plane. 4 is also symbolic of the logic mind, okay, when it comes to numerology. says do this 4 times a day, and within 4 days, you will start to feel lighter. The vibration of 4 invokes a feeling of retreat, order, and balance. So Spirit saying, here you go. Guys, I will promise you, you know, I've been doing tarot divination, clairvoyant, you know, 26 years that I've really, you know, been actively engaged in this. And I will say the balance is the most important thing for me. And I find others too in what they've shared with me. It says, just like a square, you guys know I did not read that. Just like a square, all is built upon it and is evenly distributed. 4 inspires you to clean up your foundations, your beliefs, and your fears. Not by getting rid of them, but by creating something new. So guys, I think this is pertinent to the King of Fire. Now, fire is also symbolic of transmutation and alchemical change. So now, remember, we are all energy, so energy will not disappear, but we can change it from one form to another. So remember to stay grounded, do your meditations, you know, and as you breathe in, imagine roots from the soles of your feet, and like you are a tree, and you're breathing in that life force and that prana from Gaia, right? And then we're drawing down from above source, that great central sun. We're going to draw, when we're breathing in, we're going to draw in that life force and that sacred prana as well. And then when we breathe out, let's release to earth, right? Symbolic of that 4, to create that balance, release what no longer serves us. Spirit saying, hey, we got you know, just trust and let go. Become that empty vessel, symbolic of the 0. Rid all that no longer serves you. Let's see, I'm going to read this last part again. It says, 4 inspires you to clean up your foundations, your beliefs, and your fears. Remember, false evidence appearing real. Not by getting rid of them, but creating something new. Focus upon what feels good, and all your negative vibrations fall away from lack of attention, and your highest path magically reveals itself. Guys, this is so true. I mean, where attention goes, energy flows. All right, so let's jump and get a little bit of guidance from our crystal wisdom deck. All right, Spirit, let's find out, what is it? What crystals and stones can we use upon this journey as we continue to work on our commitments, our health, manifesting within, without, our contracts. We utilize our spirit animal, and we're weaving. I want to show you guys this. As we're healing, we are also weaving. So we're working within those dimensions, symbolic of the spider there, grandmother spider, if you guys are familiar with that. So we're weaving in and out of that void, that 0, right, as we're manifesting in our passion. You know, we are in the stance of passion and fiery energy. Spirit says, just be careful, balance the egoic self or that shadow self, as well as your divine self. All right, guys, and out popped Tiger's Eye. So here's a look at that. Don't forget, if you do not have stones, guys, you can use your cards or even draw an image. This works. As someone who works in multiple dimensions, I promise this will work. You can also hold this within your 3rd eye. Or say you have a stone, for example. Let me share this with you. Say I have this stone. Well, it's important to develop a relationship with your stones when you first come into contact with them, yes. But you know what's also special about developing this personal relationship? So I'm talking about utilizing all senses with this stone, right? To really engage on its healing properties, right? Because crystals are alive. They have memory. And they work very well with the energetic body. Super potent. So as I become familiar with this, I want to feel its shape. I want to close my eyes, get my touch senses, you know, familiar with this. You can smell it, you know, I mean, you can like it, it's up to you, but you know what I mean by the senses, and just become familiar with the visualization, of this stone. Now, if I were to lose this stone, all I have to do is, you know, work with my hands. Okay, how was that energy in my hand? What did it feel like? Remember what it looked like, right? That image. And then you can call upon the powers of that stone. That's another amazing, amazing fact about crystals. Now, this was Tiger's Eye, guys. It says courage. I am courageous, and this energy supports me throughout my life. So Tiger's Eye wants to be symbolic too of going through those major life changes. It's not just about that courage, but also that fortitude, you know, keeping that King of Fire stance as you go through all of this earthly work. It says a gate. Absolutely stunning. Guys, a gate also brings the truth out to the surface. It says healthy body. Every little cell in my body is happy and healthy. Do not forget, guys, please don't forget the power of these affirmations. Talk to yourselves. You are the commander. As a Reiki master, I understand, as they told me 6 years ago, I wouldn't walk again. And now they can't even figure out whatever was going on. But you see, I understand that it's the manifestation of our thoughts and our trauma or our emotions that we carry that can manifest in physical ailments. So guys, as you're working on your health, please talk to yourselves, talk to your body. Every day when I wake, I like to hit my knees in gratitude. I like to do my little smudging and talk to myself. It's great to be alive. Thank you for this breath. I am transforming every cell, every atom, every nuclei in all time, spaces, dimensions. And so it is. And this has helped. I promise it's kind of interesting. You guys get to watch me go through my alchemical changes here. It's been pretty potent and what I like to call spirit-led on this side, but super excited about it because you know what? What else do we have besides leaving our legacy, right? What else do we have? So remember, every little cell in my body is happy and healthy. So just by stating this, and Spirit said, here you go. Here's the perfect affirmation for you to use. So just by utilizing that, you guys are able to better go throughout your day as well as manifest what it is that you are trying to accomplish. All right, one more message for you guys. I feel the urge to draw. And by the way, on my readings, guys, this is also what we do. We jump through decks. You can pick your decks. We have over 18 decks to choose from, and you can utilize crystal incorporation. So we like to go over the powers of the stones as well. Oops, sorry, that was about the author card. Sorry about that, guys. That guy was still stuck in there. All right, Spirit. Says healing. Listen to your heart. Love is the greatest healing. It has the capacity to balance and heal your emotions. All right, guys, that's the fourth time that was confirmed on that balance in the emotions, thoughts, and perceptions, which in turn will heal you physically. So also confirmation on as above, so below, as within, so without. Just remember to keep that balance and that communication with Spirit as you empty that vessel, trusting the universe. Don't forget about that eclipse on Tuesday, guys. Please join me at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. All right, so I'm going to repeat this last part again. It says, listen to your heart. Love is the greatest healer. It has the capacity to balance and heal your emotions, thoughts, and perceptions, which in turn will heal you physically. Your angels are here with you and will help you dissolve your fears. Trust in the power of love to guide you, right? Spirit, love, that love frequency. Trust in the power of love to guide you, and your life will magically transform. So that's the second time Spirit has literally said, watch it magically happen. Have that faith, have that trust as the full and trusting the universe, and watch it unfold, right? This card is confirmation that healing is occurring right now. So great job, guys. And I hope that this has helped. Don't forget, I am available for bookings, minimal 1 hour for $25. Just click the link below and hope to see you soon. Till next time, stay blessed.